Hello and welcome to Session 1, Business Needs and Procurement Decisions. Our two learning outcomes for this session are that on completion, you should be able to analyse how business needs influence procurement decisions and explain the criteria that can be applied in the creation of a business case. But before we get into the main body of the session, I just wanted to say that the aim of these sessions is to help inform your studies. So it is important that you also read the relevant chapters of the Profex CIPS book and the relevant chapters or sections of the Licence and Farrington book. Websites can also be a really helpful source of information on procurement. Because of the desire of a lot of organisations, or the need for a lot of organisations to be transparent in their procurement, you will find a lot of information on websites. But what I would say is please ensure that they're relevant and reliable organisations. So, what are business needs? Organisations need certain inputs in order to perform their activities and achieve their objectives. Procurement are notified of the need for these inputs in a variety of ways, and we will discuss the specifics of some of those ways shortly. It's the role of procurement to meet these needs, and it is important that these needs are met. The role of procurement is to meet these needs. It is important that business needs are met. It's important that goods are of the desired quality. If they're not of the desired quality, it can cause problems for organisations, and ultimately it can affect their business reputations. We'll talk at various points through various units about the 5 rights of procurement. And it is important that products are of the right quality. We've just discussed that. Poor quality products can be damaging to organisations. And it's important that those products are supplied in the right quantity, that they're provided at the right place, at the right time, and for the right price. Goods that turn up after a production line has ceased because of lack of materials is costing organisations money. So these 5 rights of procurement are very important. The development of procurement. Reckon Long have identified 4 strategic stages of development in a procurement function. The first is passive. And really, this is where we could probably more relevantly talk about buying or purchasing. We're talking about quick fixes, getting goods in at a best price, getting goods in that are available, but no real sense of strategy. Developing on from the passive is an independent approach to procurement. Purchasing might have its own strategy, but that's not really linked in with the corporate strategy. Procurement is going to focus on cost savings, efficiencies. Management are starting to recognise that procurement can enhance profitability of an organisation, but it's not quite there yet. The next stage being supportive. Procurement starts to support the organisation's strategy. They start to see that suppliers are an important resource and start to monitor markets, suppliers, and actively analyse what's out there. Moving on to the higher of the 4 levels is the integrative level. At this stage, purchasing is really integrated into the firm's competitive strategy. This is to the degree that the success of purchasing really is in terms of their contribution to the company's success. So they're moving out of just seeing themselves as a successful unit, but seeing their contribution to the actual organisation. So you can see that at its best, it's really important to the organisation to achieve its overall organisation's objectives, and procurement can play a really active role in that.